Elisabetta Franzoso was once caught up in the vicious cycle. She was abused by her mother, and she in turn abused her own daughter. Today, she has successfully turned her life around and is now a counselor and an author. The story of her transformation is documented in the book. Stella's mom gets her groove back. Physical or verbal, abuse comes in many forms. The book aims to inspire people into action against abuse and to take responsibility for one's actions.
The theme of the book is the story of my change, of my transformation since I came here in Singapore in 1995, and I decided to take my life in my hands because there were certain behavior that were sabotaging my life in family with my husband and my daughter. So I decided to look inside, discover what was there that was triggering me a lot of anger, and then searching the root and resolving what was still pending in the past in order to be a better person, wife, and a mother in the present. I was abusive with my daughter. I was physical abusive until she was 4. When I came here in Singapore, she was 2.5. And I was also verbal abusive with my husband. I was not happy. I couldn't find really the passion in my work. So those were the big challenges. But major, what really triggered me is the story in the book, is how I felt so guilty and shame for what I was doing to my daughter, because that was what my mother was doing. So I was repeating a cycle of abuse, physical, emotional, verbal. My story is also the one of a child who was abused sexually. So during the counseling process, eventually I went also to discover that was one of the reasons for my outburst of anger. The reason I was becoming persecutor of my daughter was becoming the victim.
As a husband, right, how do you support her when she wrote the book?
Well, when this kind of things happen, especially when you write a book which is about personal history, we are not equipped, we are not born to know what we have to do in order to help a wife which is going through. It's not just a question of writing a book, it's a question of emotionality as well. And there was a lot of emotion, there were a lot of hours until late, and a lot of mood changing and the emotionality around. So what I did basically is I learned how to support her. At the beginning it was not very easy. Actually, I was sabotaging sometimes because I was saying, what about me? What it is my time, and why you are spending so much time on something? And so I became very selfish. But then slowly I learned that by supporting her I could understand and learn more about myself.
What was the trigger that enabled you to write the book?
I found that on the market there are many books that talks about my mother abused me, my father abused me, and this is fantastic. But I wanted to come out with a book that was really talking about self-responsibility and saying, this is what I did, not what my mother did to me. My mother did to me something, but the book starts with what I was doing to my daughter and what I was doing to my husband. So taking full responsibility of my own behavior and sharing the story to inspire, motivate, and bridge and unify people globally to have more awareness and build more action around the topic of abuse, neglect, and emotional health. And then I was really astonished to see the healing of many people reading the book, the testimonial that came back and said, your story inspired me, and I started a tour or a journey in counseling. And you know, counseling in Asia, but all over the world, is still a lot of taboo topic. So the fact that, you know, the book inspire others to approach counseling or to approach a journey of self-exploration and self-responsibility, that for me was really an astonishing surprise. But, you know, I wrote with that intent. And so surprised, but not really properly surprised. It was really what I wanted. I wanted to reach out to people and send out a strong message. Don't be afraid when you need to change something in yourself. Stop looking outside, look inside, and just go for it. Do whatever is necessary. Educate yourself, read books, go for a retreat, go counseling, whatever is necessary is all out there.
It's been 13 years since Elisabetta abused her daughter. Do the scars linger? We ask Stella in the next video.